Hey crafty friends, welcome to day 7 of the Craftoween Advent Box from Spellbinders. There are 13 different die sets to unveil daily, and each one comes in a nice numbered card. Today the die features some candles on a stack of books. I've cut out the pieces and I'll be using dark blue and purple for the books. I start with my dark blue book, and I've cut the pages out of white shimmer cardstock, and I glue the L-shaped one onto the blue book. I line up the curve on the left and center the pages on the book. The second book is going to be 2 shades of purple. So I cut the book out of a plum purple, and I glue the pages to the side of this book. Again, I used white shimmer cardstock, and I line up the curve on the paper with the edge of the book. Next, I attach the book spine, and I'm using a dark purple cardstock for that. I cut the page ribbon out of red cardstock and attach it to the bottom of the purple book. I put the books aside while I work on the candles. The white of the candles is shimmer paper, and I attach the black wick to the back of each candlestick. I put glue on the circle portion and place it behind this candle in the center. I repeat for the other wick. The flame is now attached to the wicks, and I start with a pumpkin orange cardstock and glue it to the black. And I line it up with the flame shape of the wick piece. Then I just repeat it for the second candle. This die set comes with a flame outline die to create a layered look. So I take a lighter orange than before and layer these pieces onto the first orange flame. With the candles finished, I add glue to the back of the candles and glue them to the purple book. They line up nicely so the wax is dripping off the side. I add glue to the top of the blue book and layer the purple book on top of it. To create the card mat for this card, I have a piece of black cardstock cut to A2 size, and I have some patterned paper from my stash cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I'm also using the Perfect Touch arches and take set from Spellbinders. I used the 3rd largest die to cut this arch. I layer the patterned paper on top of the black cardstock, and then I'm left with a nice black border around the patterned paper. I want to add the sentiment onto my arched cardstock, and I'll be using the clear stamp set from this box. I went with Magic and Mischief Await for the sentiment. I used my Misty to keep my paper in place while I stamp. I stamped the sentiment using black ink in color Oreo from Tailored Expressions. With this sentiment stamped, I add the books to the arch. I add glue along the entire back of the books and candles. I stick them in the center of the arch above the sentiment. I'm adding some foam tape to the back of my arch for added dimension on the card. Afterwards, I adhere it to the center of my card mat. The last thing to do is attach it to the card base. I add some tape to the back of the card mat before attaching it to the card base itself. I am using pre-made white A2 size card bases that I've folded in half. And that is my quick card using the Day 7 die from the Spellbinders Craft-O-Ween Box. Check out my blog for product links and more information about the card. And I will see you for day number 8. Bye!